Hi, good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. I'm Raven, also known as Gorgeous Gold Tarot, and I am here today to do the tarot scopes for this week. I'm going to go by element. If you are new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And to those of you that have, I appreciate your love and support so much. I cannot express how grateful I am. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in, doing the earth signs first. All right. Ask the universe to step in, place a bubble around me and anyone who is tuning into this video. Fill that bubble with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. Okay. I need to get messages for earth signs energy. Starting us off first, we have the Son of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. All these swords. We have the Daughter of Pentacles. 2 more cards. We have the World. Oh, sorry. We have the Mother of Cups. All right, earth signs. So the message that I'm getting for you guys this week is basically you are moving away from things that you've been lying to yourself about. In earth signs, I feel like you've been in this space for quite some time now, honestly. But just with the Seven of Swords coming out, if you can tell, that fox is laying on there and he's hiding his sword with one eye open. I feel like you guys have been lying to yourselves. Telling yourselves, I can never do this by myself, or I'm never going to have true love, or I'm never going to get a good job, or I'm never basically you're lying to yourself, doubting what you are capable of. And it feels like you're constantly just putting yourself down and lying to yourself. The possibilities for your life are endless, but you have to be willing to see that. And for a lot of earth signs, I'm feeling like you're not seeing that right now. You're focusing on a space of, I'm never going to have this, I'm always going to live this life, I'm never going to be happy, I'm never going to do this, I'm never going to do that. And you just can't feel that way. Well, you can, but it's not an energy that is serving you. And I feel like with the Son of Swords coming out, you want to slowly make decisions that pull you out of this space because you're tired of feeling that way. It's like you'll have these good weeks, these good days where shit just feels like it's amazing and life's not that bad and you're doing different things and you're doing new things. And then you'll get into these slumps where you're feeling like, oh, I'm not capable of this, I don't want to do this, I'm never going to have this, I'm never going to do this, I'm never going to be able to. And that's just you being in that mindset because you are doing things that are different and it's kind of scaring you a little bit. So you're getting scared and it's causing you to build up this fear and put it to your mind that you can't do this. Guess what? You already have been doing this. And I feel like the Son of Swords is here to basically come at you and say, you can make it out of this. It's just taking those steps towards it. And the more steps that you take to align with your purpose, the better off you will be. You're just afraid right now. That's all that it is, earth signs. You're so fearful that it's almost like things are too good to be true. You're looking for the thing that's wrong with the situation. Trying to find that thing because you're like, I cannot be being this brave. It's just lies that you're telling yourself. It is just lies that you are telling yourself. If you choose to step out of this, you will see that you're already doing all the things that you're afraid that you will never be able to do. It's just a matter of recognizing it. With the Daughter of Pentacles coming out, I feel like this week is going to be a week of you doing the work, moving towards what it is that you want, what it is that serves you. It's you realizing that You are on the right path. Just keep going. And like I said, with these not being like kings or queens, this is just the daughter, which is the Page of Pentacles. By this being the Page of Pentacles, that means that just small steps towards your bigger vision are going to get you out of your head. Smaller steps out of this lump or this slump will make you see that it is not what it appears to be. Your life has changed, and it is not too good to be true. It is very true. Like the things you're so scared of, you're living them as we speak. And the important thing is to remember, earth signs, you've got this. You've been doing the work. There's nothing to fear. And if you keep trusting fear, it will lie to you every single time. It will. If you let fear, it will take over your body and take over your life and keep you stuck. So that's why you have to make these this is a small step, because this is the Page of Pentacles in traditional tarot, and this is a bigger step. This is basically like seeing what it is that you want and actually sitting down and making a plan for it. That's something, your plan could be as simple as every week I will sit down and write in my book, or every week I'm going to make sure I do whatever it is that I need to do that's getting me towards my bigger goal. This is the Knight of Pentacles, or Knight of Swords, excuse me. He's coming in. No bullshit. You see that? He has tunnel vision. He's just focused on where it is that he's going. He's not focused on, where it is that he's been, because he realizes that he can get out of that. That's not his personal best. That's not his goal. That's not his journey. With the Mother of Cups coming out, I feel like this week, first of all, with the Mother of Cups and the World card, they have the same colors. So this lets me know the message is beautiful overall. So Taurus, you're going to be again, always Taurus. Earth signs, I am sorry. Do not think I'm impartial to Tauruses, but I don't know why, but they're just messages come through to me. Anyways, earth signs, you're learning to protect who you are. You're learning that there are wounds within you that have not yet been healed, and by the end of this week you're going to start healing those wounds and protecting yourself, because only you know the darkness that you feel. Only you know why you're afraid of something. Only you know why this energy is still around. Only you know what you're hiding from yourself or doubting in your life, and I feel like you're taking charge of that. You're embracing how it is that you feel, but you're realizing that this is not a permanent energy. I don't have to sit in this. This is not who I'm going to be. Like, I'm more than this, earth signs. And you're going to learn to be in control of your feelings within your relationships, within your friendships, within the world. You're learning how to take care of you and nurture you and make sure you're still protected, so that when you do get in these moods, because they all happen, we all lie to ourselves, we're all afraid sometimes, but when you get in these moods after you move into this Queen of Cups energy, this Mother of Cups, you're going to love those parts of yourself that are afraid, and you're going to learn how to comfort yourself when you are afraid. You're going to learn how to protect your cup, so that when those anxieties or thoughts or negative thoughts or whatever feelings come in, you're able to pull yourself in and say, okay, I know you're afraid. I know that this is triggering us. I know that this might be happening. I know that this is not making me happy right now. What do I need to do to get out of this? And eventually you'll notice it so fast that you're literally like, okay, I'm going to go take a shower or bubble bath, because I realize that when I get in my thoughts too heavily, that helps me to ground myself again. That helps me to realize, okay, I'm spiraling in a loop. Everything is beautiful right now. And it is not too good to be true. There is no such thing as too good to be true. You are destined to be happy in life. Happiness is all around us all if we take 1 second each day to find at least one thing to be happy about. Life is not about being miserable, just paying bills and never getting to experience laughter or love or kids or anything. You know, life is to be lived. Life is to be loved. Life is to be happy. And you are stepping into this energy right now, earth signs. Like, your life is amazing right now. And it's just a matter of protecting your cup so that when those moods come up, you are able to pull yourself right out of it and remind yourself that I have all of this beauty and grace surrounding me. And your outcome is the world. So that means you're wrapping up a cycle and you're literally having the world in your hands right now. Like, things are your possibilities are endless. And that's just the truth. It's an energy that's surrounding you. And you're going to see more and more, the more gratitude you have in your life and the more you start to protect those inner feelings and acknowledge them, but don't necessarily let them have a grasp on your mind. But the more that you allow those thoughts to pour into your body, but you protect yourself from them, like you acknowledge them but comfort yourself, the more possibilities and opportunities that are going to present themselves to you. You're going to start to feel like, okay, the more I jump out of my bubble, and I'm grateful for that, the more people keep inviting me to do things, or the more I'm loving myself and making sure that I'm okay after a long day of work, the more the people around me want to love me and make sure that I'm okay after a long day of work. It's just about attracting all of those good vibes and positivity into your life. No longer lying to yourself, earth signs, because it doesn't serve you. You don't need to lie to yourself. It just doesn't serve you. You're tired of it. And you beat yourself up when you get into this energy, but you can't do that, sweetie. You've got to love yourself through this energy, because all of those swords are a part of you. All of those thoughts, all of those fears, they're a part of you for a reason. So you need to acknowledge them, embrace them, and then remind yourself that this is no longer the circumstance that you were in. Life is different for you now. And I would encourage journaling. We have a new moon coming up, and I honestly think that you should just journal and release those thoughts, because sometimes writing things down helps to clear it. And what I like to do on both new moons and full moons is make a list of things I would like to call into my life, and make a list of things that I would like to remove from my life right now. Thoughts and beliefs and programming that just no longer serves me, just removing that. And that's some good advice. And you don't have to just do that on a full moon or a new moon. You can release things that no longer serve you anytime. And you may burn the piece of paper, and the first time it doesn't feel okay. It's not something you want and done. It's something that you work at. You still have to take steps towards it. But this energy just doesn't serve you anymore, earth signs, and that's just the truth. You have the world in your hands if you are willing to take it, look, and see it. All right, I'm gonna pull medicine cards. I'm feeling too. The medicine cards are animal cards, basically. I'm going to pull the animal card, and then I'm going to read the message for you. And also, you may see the animal that I pull. It may be on TV that you see it, or randomly you'll see a picture of it, because this is the spirit guide or animal guide that you have right now available to you. If you don't physically see it, like I said, you might see it on TV or hear the name or see a picture, or maybe you won't see it at all. Maybe this doesn't resonate with you, but for a lot of you, I feel like you will. Okay. I'm going to take it. Wow, crow. This is super weird because my husband's an earth sign, and we were just at we were just getting dinner for his birthday, and we were talking about the difference between a crow and a raven, and how many times have we seen crows and thought that they were ravens. And so for this animal to come out, I'm going to have to tell him the message if he doesn't watch this. Let me see the number. 24. Sorry, guys. Okay, Crow. Crow is law. There is a medicine story that tells of Crow's fascination with her own shadow. She kept looking at it, scratching it, pecking at it, until her shadow woke up and became alive. Then Crow's shadow ate her. Crow is dead Crow now. Dead Crow is the left-handed guardian. If you look deeply into Crow's eyes, you will have found the gateway to the supernatural. Crow knows the unknowable mysteries of creation and is the keeper of all sacred law. Since Crow is the keeper of sacred law, Crow can bend the laws of the physical universe and shapeshift. This ability is rare and unique. Few adepts exist in today's world, and fewer still have mastered Crow's art of shapeshifting. This art includes doubling or being in two places at one time consciously, taking on another physical form and becoming the fly on the wall to observe what is happening for our way. The Europeans that came to Turtle Island were named the Boat People by Slow Turtle. Even with the knowledge of alchemy possessed by certain boat people, none had ever seen the powerful shapeshifting of shamans who utilized Crow medicine. Many boat people were frightened by what appeared to be animals coming into their camps or dwellings to discern their medicine. Crow medicine people are masters of illusion. All sacred texts are under the protection of the Crow. Creator's Book of Laws, or Book of Seals, is bound in crow feathers. Crow feathers tell of spirit made flesh. Crow is also the protector of the Ogala, or ancient records. The sacred law belts are wampum belts, beaded by Native American women, long before the boat people or Europeans came to this continent, contain knowledge of the Great Spirit's laws and are kept in black lodges, the lodges of women. The law which states that all things are born of women is signified by Crow. Children are taught to behave according to the rules of a particular culture. Most orthodox religious systems create a mandate concerning acceptable behavior within the context of worldly affairs. Human law is not the same as sacred law, more so than any other spiritual medicine. Crow sees that the physical world and even the spiritual world, as humanity interprets them, are an illusion. There are billions of worlds. There are an infinitude of creatures. Great Spirit is within all. Crow is an omen of change. Crow lives in the void and has no sense of time. The ancient chiefs tell us that Crow sees simultaneously 3 fates, past, present, and future. If Crow medicine appears in your card spread, you must pause and reflect on how you see the laws of the Great Spirit in relation to the laws of humanity. Crow medicine signifies a first-hand knowledge of a higher order of right and wrong than that indicated by the laws created in human culture. With Crow medicine, you speak in a powerful voice when addressing issues that for you seem out of harmony, out of balance, out of whack, or unjust. Remember, the Crow looks at the world with first one eye and then the other. In the Mayan culture, cross-eyeds had the privilege and duty of looking into the future. You must put aside your fear of being a voice in the wilderness, and caw as the shots as you see them. As you learn to allow your personal integrity to be your guide, your sense of feeling alone will vanish. Your personal will can then emerge so that you will stand in your truth. The prime path of true Crow people says to be mindful of your opinions and actions. Be willing to walk your talk, speak your truth, know your life's mission, and balance past, present, and future in the now. Shape-shift that old reality and become your future self. Allow the bending of physical laws to aid in creating the shape-shifted world of peace. All right, Earth signs, that has been your reading for this week. I do ask that you enjoy this week, and as always, I'm sending you lots of love, lots of positive vibrations, lots of joy, lots of happiness. Stay blessed this week. Meditate. Take some time for yourself. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. I will tune in with you next week.